Hello everyone, welcome to St. Joseph's Academy video learning classes. This video is for class 2, subject English Mulberry, poem Dogs, part 1. This video is prepared by Ritu, Bisht, Children, I hope you all are good and safe at your home. Children, this is your new Mulberry English course book. Today we will read poem Dogs written by John Kitching. Children, this is a wonderful poem for children to read as the lines have very marked rhythm. The poem also makes excellent use of opposites, big, small, short, tall, run, walk, awake, sleep. This poem draws on the theme that what is ours? We love that best. Children, today we will read poem Dogs. This poem is written by John Kitching. In this poem, the poet describes lot of different kinds of dogs before telling the reader which is the best type of the dog. So children, before reading the poem, let's know something more about dogs. Children, dogs have very good hearing. They can hear sounds that people cannot. Dogs also have a very good sense of smell. They can find a person in a crowd simply by smell. Children, in this poem, we will read all sorts of dogs. Children, the poem Dogs is all about different types of dogs with different shapes, size and colors. But one thing which they all do is that they make a very loud sound and also they bark all over night. It would be more clear when we will understand the poem one by one stanza. Children, in the first stanza, the poet is describing about the dogs with different shapes and size like big, small, short, tall, and fat thin. But all these dogs making dreadful din means they are making very loud noise. Children, in the second stanza, the poet is describing about the dogs with different nature, colors, and hairs like smooth, dry, friendly, scary, and brown, white. Children, but they all bark at night. So, here also they are doing one same thing, is that they are barking together. In the third stanza, the poet is describing about the different activities of the dog, like run, walk. Some also talk, some are awake, and some are sleeping deeply. Some dogs are for the blind people, and some are there to guard the sheep. Children, in the last line, the poet is saying that the best dog which he is having always walk with him. Children, let's have a glance on word meaning. Our first word is dreadful din. It means loud noise. Number 2 is awake. Awake means not sleeping. Children, name some of the pets we have in our homes. Children, which one do you like the best? Children, would you like to have a pet dog? So let us read a poem about all sorts of dogs. Children, let's recite the poem. Dogs big, dogs small, dogs short, dogs tall, dogs fat, dogs thin, dogs that make a dreadful din. Here, dreadful din means loud noise. Dogs smooth, dogs hairy, dogs friendly, dogs scary, dogs brown, dogs white, dogs that bark all through the night, dogs that run, dogs that walk, dogs that make you think they'll talk, dogs awake, Dogs asleep. Children here, awake means not sleeping. Dogs for the blind, dogs for the sheep. The best of all the dogs I know goes with me everywhere I go. Children, the poet begins by pointing out that dogs come in all sizes. They can be big or small, short and tall, and fat or thin. Dogs are not all the same. There are some dogs that make a very loud noise. So see children, in the first stanza, the poet is describing dogs big, dogs small, dogs short, dogs tall. It means dogs can be big, dogs can be small, dogs can be short, dogs can be tall, dogs can be fat, dogs can be thin. But there are some dogs that make a very loud noise. Some that run, others that walk, and some that bark in such a way that they make you believing they can actually talk. Some dogs are usually awake and hardly sleep at all. And there are some dogs that are usually asleep all the time. So children, some dogs are pretending they usually asleep all the time. While there are some dogs that walk slowly. Other dogs and quick and they jump and move quickly. But according to the poet, the best dog he knows is the one that goes with him everywhere he goes. That is his own pet dog. So children, this beautiful poem is written by John Kitching. Children, after reading this poem, we know all dogs can be different in shapes and different in sizes. They can be big or small, short and tall, fat or thin. Dogs are not all the same. All dogs are not all the same. Some dogs that make a very loud noise, some that run, others that walk, and some that bark in such a way that they make you believe they can actually talk. Some dogs usually awake and some usually asleep all the time. Some dogs walk slowly, some dogs move quickly. So children, at the last we know, according to the poet, the best dog he knows is the one that goes with him everywhere he goes. And that is his own pet dog. Children, I hope you enjoyed this video. Homework time. Recite this poem and learn all the lines by heart.